We still don't know what a Minecraft mob is. I mean, we generally know, like which mobs exist and which don't, but we don't have a definition for the word mob. Now, some smart people out there might remember that the word mob stands for mobile entity, but what the heck does that mean? Technically, an armor stand is a mobile entity, but it sure isn't a mob, so what is a mob? Well, every mob in the game is an entity, but don't make the definition of a mob an entity because that includes armor stands, items, shulker boxes, and a lot of other things that most people would say aren't mobs. Now, you might disagree with that, but let's be honest, they aren't. They just aren't. According to the Minecraft Wiki, here's a list of all the mobs in the game. But since the Minecraft Wiki is hypocritical, as I'll explain later, here's a list of obvious mobs and a list of obviously not mobs. Anything that's not included is probably debatable or something that was removed a long time ago. But how about this? A mob is something that flashes red when you hit it. This automatically eliminates things like armor stands, while not eliminating any mob in the game. But the thing is, players flash red when hit, and I'm pretty sure that players aren't mobs, unless of course they are, but personally, I don't think so. So it seems like we're already stumped on what counts as a mob. Well, we kinda know from the creative menu because it has every spawn egg in alphabetical order, but no, that's not even correct. The creative menu can only find most mobs, but it can't find things like the Wither and Ender Dragon, and it's not like it literally can't because those mobs have spawn eggs. You can give yourself a Wither spawn egg or an Ender Dragon spawn egg. Not to mention giants, which, do those count as mobs? I don't even know anymore, bro. I mean, they are technically zombies, they have hitboxes, they flash red when hit, they have health bars, and they don't have AI. Wait, is that the secret? Have we cracked the code? Do all Minecraft mobs have AI? Well, this seems pretty foolproof. Armor stands don't have AI, shulker boxes don't have AI, players don't have AI, but most mobs have AI. Is this what a Minecraft mob is? Something with AI that moves? Well, no, because you can easily remove the AI of any mob with commands and it's still a mob. Like if I summon a zombie with no AI, then it's still a mob, yet it has no AI. So AI is obviously not the answer to this, nor was it what I wanted in the first place. Let's consult the Minecraft Wiki. It says that a mob is, quote,
an AI-driven game entity resembling a living creature.
Nope, bad definition, Minecraft Wiki, bad definition. Not all things that are considered mobs resemble a living creature. Bro, look at the Breeze for example. It's a mob, yet it's a fantasy creature. Same with the Warden, and Jeff, and any other hostile mob. Since they are fantasy creatures, they don't resemble a living creature. And even if some of them do, the zombie definitely doesn't, because it's literally dead. Or I guess undead, but still. So obviously the Minecraft Wiki doesn't know what it's talking about. Its hypocrisy can also be seen when it says that a mob is AI driven, when it also shows that the giant is a mob, even though it's not AI driven. And as for the giant, instead of declaring whether or not it is a mob right now, let's get a good definition, then see whether or not the giant qualifies for it. So, what now? What the heck is a Minecraft mob? We've gone through entities, red flashes, the creative menu, giants, AI, and none of it has led to anything. I'm at my last resort, man. Let's ask Google. What is a Minecraft mob? Well, it said this.
In Minecraft, a mob, short for mobile entity, is any AI-driven creature or non-player character, NPC, that populates the world.
Okay, so the only important part is any AI-driven creature or non-player character that... Wait, what? Why does it have to be non-player? That's like writing a scientific definition and just excluding something because you feel like it. What is a fish? Well, it's everything that exists, except all these things. Like, that's not something that you can fairly do. If the definition of a mob includes non-player, then what's next? Non-giant? Non-armor stand? Non-item? Non-tile entity? If you're making a consistent, logical, and objective definition for a Minecraft mob, including non-player or NPC in it, honestly seems like a cop-out. Yes, I am looking for the perfect definition of a mob, but it appears that not even Google can give me something like that. But I stopped as soon as it said the abbreviation NPC. Let's give it a bit more of a chance. The rest of it says something that populates the world, ranging from hostile monsters to passive animals. This is a little better. Obviously, populating the world is a bit subjective, because Ender Dragons don't populate the world, yet they're mobs. There's only one of them in each vanilla world without cheats, so we're not including that part. But something that ranges from hostile to passive could actually work. If we define these correctly, it may just fit the definition. So let's go. A hostile mob is a mob that attacks the player even though the player hasn't provoked it first. For example, a skeleton. A neutral mob is a mob that only attacks the player if they provoked it first, and if they don't, it's effectively a passive mob. For example, an enderman. And a passive mob is a mob that doesn't attack the player at all without glitches. For example, the cow. We've solved it. That's the definition of a mob. A hostile, neutral, or passive entity in a Minecraft world. But wait, there's half the video left. That's because this definition has holes in it. Sure, hostile and neutral are fine things to cover in this, they don't have problems. The problem I have is with the word passive. As said before, a passive mob doesn't attack the player without glitches. So are boats mobs? I mean, boats are passive entities in a Minecraft world. They don't attack you, and they are entities. But anyone with common sense would know that boats sure aren't mobs, so this definition is still faulty. And no, entity cramming doesn't count, because that can be done with other things that obviously aren't mobs. Fine, an entity in Minecraft that's hostile, neutral, or passive that is also AI driven. Okay, this one's a bit better. This one filters out players, which is good, because no AI, and also other things like armor stands and items. But it still includes actual mobs, like withers, endermen, bees, and others. Perfect definition. So I guess the title of this video was wrong, huh? Or is it? I didn't write the title for no reason. We still don't know what a Minecraft mob is. No matter what definition we give, we can always either find things that obviously aren't mobs that fit the definition, or things that obviously are mobs that don't fit the definition. And oh boy, I found some for this definition too. Remember a while ago when I said we couldn't use AI in a definition because you can take away the AI from a mob and it's still a mob? Well, that still counts. This definition is still wrong, because if I summon any hostile, neutral, or passive mob, but without its AI, it's still a mob, even though it's not AI driven. But take away the AI driven part and it can count things like boats, which obviously aren't mobs. What the actual f do we do? No matter what, I cannot find a good, objective, correct definition of a Minecraft mob anywhere on the internet. Oh, and don't even get me started on the rarest mobs in the game, because it's obviously Jeff. And plus, once we do get a definition like that, which we probably never will, does it include every mob in Minecraft history? It doesn't have to, but is this a mob? What about this? These mobs I'm talking about that are probably older than some of you watching, they technically count as mobs, but I don't see any definition that's accurate that also includes these. Furthermore, what if you mod the game to include something that's obviously a mob, but is missing a single technical thing from the definition that makes it not count? Or something that's obviously not a mob, but it still somehow meets all of the definition? I've ran out of things to try. Now I'm challenging you. You go down to the comment section and write a definition for a Minecraft mob. Warning, this definition must be objective, have no exceptions, include every mob in the game, and exclude everything that's not a mob. If you get that kind of definition, I'll pin your comment. And if not, I'll probably tell you why it's incorrect. I know that there's some kind of definition out there that includes every mob and excludes everything that's not a mob, but so far I cannot find it. But now I have another question. What is a Minecraft item? And a block? Well, it's super easy to answer those questions. Or is it? I could make an entire video series on this, man. A trilogy. Should I do that? You can also tell me in the comments, please. But that's all I got time for today. Tomorrow I'll upload a video on why Minecraft is popular because it sucks at explaining things. But anyway, thanks for watching this UIT Minecraft video, Genesis 1-1, and until next time, undefeatable army. Also, I was sick, that's probably why I sound different.